If you didn't already know, I am a huge Spyro fan. Like, I love Spyro. I have all 5 classic Spyro games, 1, 2, 3, Enter the Dragonfly, and A Hero's Tale. I have a Spyro plush, which honestly, I love this thing. And if you didn't notice in my background, I have a Spyro figure. So you can only imagine how happy I feel that there actually exists a really good 3D Spyro fan game. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So, let's get started. So, this Spyro fan game is called Zera Myths Awaken. Now, it was originally called Spyro Myths Awaken, and it starred Spyro, but yeah, Activision copyrighted it. But instead of the creators just taking down the project, they made a whole new character named Zera, so now Activision can't copyright it. Take that, Activision. Disclaimer, this project is not yet finished. There are a few demos of it here and there, but it's really not finished, so I don't think it's fair to critique flaws in gameplay, but in looks. So, I'm just gonna be picking flaws in the looks and stuff like that. Alright, so let's start with the details of this game. So if you don't already notice with the footage, there's actually texture warping. See, the PS1 had this technical limitation where they had to warp textures sometimes, and this game remains really faithful to the PS1. Now, if you still don't know what I'm talking about, texture warping is whatever's happening on this texture right here. Speaking of being faithful, this game's music sounds just like if Stuart Copeland made it for a Spyro game. Like, this really sounds like it's from a Spyro game. And you also may be wondering why this game is related to Spyro. Well, you collect stuff, just like how you collect gems in Spyro the Dragon. Alright, now on to my only flaw I have with this game. My main flaw comes in the texture work. So sometimes you'll have these really pixely textures, and then you'll have these really detailed but also pixely textures. It just doesn't really mesh well with me. Alright, now back to the good stuff. Alright, so let's talk about Zera's design. I love this design. Actually, the reason why it looks this way is because Zera is a cross between a bat and an axolotl. Zera the Axobat rolls right off the tongue. Also, the color palette, especially in Canvas Falls, looks really Spyro-y and colorful. Like, really, look at this. This looks so colorful. If you haven't already, please check this game out. It is really good and deserves a lot, and I mean a lot of love, because really, the developers are working really hard to make it look like Spyro.